everyone, and welcome back to the Takkoman playthrough. We're at the final boss, because that's what we own 4. In other words. With me are Dithiannim, Loco, Chives, Robert, and FlamingRok.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi. Oh, it's this. What?
Meet the lawn ornament!
Sigh, what happened to you?
What am I looking at?
It reminds me, like, it's the chick from The Ring, only with green hair.
Oh my god, it's TOE-HOU Sprite Game.
But yeah, this is everyone's grudge. A whole amalgamation of anger and hatred, and we're just gonna kick it to death.
Oh.
And you win.
It can
Hooray!
be solved by kicking.
Oh, hang on. This didn't happen last...
Oh my god, what the hell?
This is,
I'm beautiful!
Get it? I'm beautiful.
I see what you did there.
Oh, snap.
Boy, this is just putting the icing on our cake, huh?
Sigh, you could win this with your eyes closed.
I'm really interested to know why they put one of Zelda's bouncing skulls in here.
Why is a bubble here?
No, that's not from Zelda.
yeah, anyway, this is the final boss. It has an absolute massive amount of health, and also a huge amount of defense, so your kicks will do nothing but 1 damage to it.
Of course they
The weak
will.
point is the chest piece.
The weak point is everything.
This boss is also an eyesore.
When I fought this boss, I usually fought the chest piece.
What a tedious commentary.
Or the shogi piece, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's an eyesore, but it certainly is an eye full.
Well, I know that skull is trying to get you in its head.
I just like how it's rolling around and it has that expression just...
Well, that person died while getting a dental examination, so what do you want?
The real final boss here is enduring everybody's puns.
Ah, so they're from Mississippi then.
Dith, who are you kidding? We don't have dental care in Mississippi.
Oh, right, my bad.
Well, that would explain why this center part has no teeth.
Because the rest of it does.
The only part they could pay for the teeth was the other mouth. They couldn't pay for the bigger one.
Well, you see, that's the vagina.
Of course it is.
And scrapping this entire recording.
That's why it's smiling.
You know, I know a lot of people who would look at that after you said that and say, I'd still hit it.
He is hitting that quite hard and repeatedly.
Scrapping this entire Let's Play.
Sigh, why didn't you dodge?
Gassing Moon's thread.
Why is it booting up a subroutine? It's not that complex.
But yeah, the biggest tragedy for this boss fight is that in the beginning you just want to focus on dodging the eyes, because they're what'll actually hit you. Again, it's really vitally important that you learn that dashing through bullets will cancel them, otherwise you will not beat this boss.
So you have to use the gameplay mechanics to beat the final boss? Whoa!
Holy shit.
Whoa, back up here.
Well, the thing is, you can beat the rest of the levels without using them.
Yeah, at the cost of like 90% of your goddamn health bar.
You only need the 1%, you know this.
Fair enough.
But once you reduce it to half health, it freaks out, and it becomes basically a damage race between you and it. It'll start just spraying bullets everywhere, and you just want to kill it as fast as possible. Which usually involves kicking it to death.
Everything involves kicking everything to death.
Well, what? You're not going to hit it. If you don't have
Well,
arms.
Toho games are known to allow pacifist runs.
Sweep the leg, bro.
I'm just gonna sit here until you realize what you've done and give up.
Well, then again, game attacks usually do come with timers in those cases. This doesn't have any of that.
Well, the yellow health bar is showing itself, so come on, Sigh.
Yeah, we just need to kick it repeatedly, again and again and again.
Hang in there.
Just like Tekken Revolution, you just gotta kick everything.
I like how they're at least applying some of Toho elements to this, though, with the bullet hell.
Yeah.
The bullet hell has been everywhere.
Kefka, save
Actually
me!
exciting. Oh, you beat it like a boss.
Third
God
form,
damn it.
third
Final
form,
boss.
third form.
Nope. The battle has ended.
Bad ending.
Chaos World is saved.
Now, if only I could read this.
All thanks to the Arbiter, Takkoman. Takkorin. Whatever.
Upon the destruction of the world after defeating the boss, the young girl had no other choice but to colonize space with clones.
That is probably what it wants to say.
No, it probably doesn't.
After meeting an intelligent race, they realized that the clone girls were worthless and killed all of them, thus the extinction of the human race.
I didn't realize we'd suddenly let fanfiction.net make Let's Plays.
No, I think that was pretty much the original plot.
Nah.
So here is our credit sequence. Gensokyo has been saved from bad internet memes. But really, was it worth saving in the first place?
Did we really save Earth, though, or...?
No, we saved the world of little Japanese anime girls.
Yeah.
So I guess Ike is happy because he did so much work on this. Or Ikey. Whatever his name is.
It would be Aki, but I don't think that's the person who actually did all this. Just the background.
He was
music.
important enough to be mentioned in credits the whole time.
Yeah, background music and a couple of other things.
Here's our cast.
So the word cast is in English, but the rest of it is in Japanese. I get it.
Welcome to the language of Japanland.
Yeah, so the squids, the shrimp, Magnemite,
Udabon.
nuclear-powered fairy, helicopter fathead, the otaku's version of what a girl looks like.
Is that true, Diff?
What? No?
What happens when you spend too much time buying baubles and tourist traps? What happens when you buy too many baubles and tourist traps and then, as a result, turn into a demon that Sailor Moon has to fight?
Actually, that's what happens when you subscribe to 4chan.
You can subscribe to 4chan.
Well, yeah, you know the popular YouTube channel 4chan.
Special thanks. The Japanese language.
It's Yogg's Cast, Suspicious Dish, yeah. It's like, those
I don't
guys.
want to thank anybody for this.
I like to imagine that the credits are actually just listing out as many phallic symbols that exist in the world.
And you.
I'm going to imagine that kind of next to it says begrudgingly.
And you.
And here's our banner where we bisected our armless girl.
Takkoman Factory and Team Shanghai Alice in collaboration with Team
IREM,
Collab.
as in I remember them. Oh wait, no I don't.
No one does. But that was Takkoman.
That should have been Albu Collab, not Collab. They can't even spell collab right.
D!
You're shitty.
No, I don't
Wait,
think
you can
that's
spend
the
your
point.
blood points at the end of the game?
No, but we do get something for beating the game, unfortunately.
But you got a D for you did it wrong.
Well, yeah, that's why I get access to the gallery now. You know, I can look at my replays and my scores and nothing else.
Because you suck too much at the game.
Yeah, I guess I could redo it, but...
But that would require playing a fun game, and this is Sigh we're talking about, so...
I mean, yeah, we just have to go back here. It's not like I can redo anything or pick a different difficulty. So I think
You think?
we'll just leave it here.
Okay.
Get out.